Hi folks, it's the real life manager here. Just thought I'd show you a new tactic. Well, not so much a new tactic, one I've been steadily fine tuning with Chester. Got another save here. We've been adding tweaks, and I thought I'd go a decent team in La Liga with technical players, and I went with Valencia. So I'm just scrolling through my tactics at the moment. It's the 4-3-3 sort of narrow shape. It's got general gegenpress instructions, and these are my instructions for the final third. And you know what, guys, I think I've got a nice solid tactic for people, really. Okay, you may look at Valencia and think, okay, where should they be? Fourth towards 8th, possibly. Yes, we are 4th. However, with this particular save, I haven't bought a player. I haven't done anything. I've just kept the team as it is, and I've sold a couple of players. If I just go through results wise, here we are, 4th in the table. Look at what's interesting. We very rarely concede the goal. Very rarely concede the goal with this tactic. But we probably draw too many to really push for a title shout. But look, we're clearly in the top 4 bracket as opposed to being like the best of the rest as such. 11 points between us and 5th. So it shows that it's a pretty solid formation, and we've only lost the one game, and I think that was Real Madrid, and I think we battered them that game as well. So it felt hard done by. But the only thing with this tactic, and I'm still fine tuning it, is probably not enough goals. But I've played a lot of games where, I'll show you in a minute, but we were drawing quite a few where we were drawing blanks. Then I done a tweak where, instead of all 3 forwards playing deep line forward, I put 2 poachers either side, and all of a sudden we started scoring more then. So I'm really happy with how this tactic is adapting. And like I say, I'm just looking at the team now. Every player that's the same as what's been there when you start the game, boys. And I've sold Jose Gaya. He went to Paris Saint-Germain for about 50 million. So he went, and there it is. There's my transfers out. That's all it is. So we managed to make 66 million. So if I was a serious player, or I am a serious player, but if I was looking at the next season, should be Champions League, and I'll show you the money I've got to spend in a minute. I'd absolutely love this formation as a basis, because then I can sign players to suit that formation, and wow, I'd be absolutely smashing it. If I look at these midfielders, so there's a fullback who's okay. If I look at who else have we got? There's Tony. He's only filling in. I've got who's my usual guy. I've got Corriere, who's injured at the moment. He's a steady Eddie. He's a great prospect, by the way, Thierry Corriere. I suppose the defence-wise, they are quality. Pallister is a good defender. He's absolutely solid for this division. Diakabi as well. He's okay. But if I'm looking at this team, I'm thinking I could pump in a lot of money and I could really strengthen with this system. And then 7 goals conceded. This is where the weak area, and it's the key area. It's the Ron Shop or Harris midfield. Ball-winning midfielders, 3 of them, high press, boom, right on your toes. I've got Daniel Vass, who's a fullback. Hugo Guillermo, who's a centre-back, by the way, who's doing okay. He's absolutely handy, and his stats are handy for that midfield centre role, but it's not his natural position. And I've got Carlos Soler, who's a bit more of a flair player, but I've got him chasing down. He loves everything about it, but he's not really a ball-winning midfielder. to tell you the truth, but he's playing well, and he's playing well in this system. On the front line I've got there, it's certainly not the one I've been playing on a regular basis. I've had quite a lot of injuries. If I just click on Musa again, I was going to look at his tackling, to be honest. But backups in midfield is Uros Ratchets. He's steady, he's okay. I like Ratchets. And that's about it, what I've been using in midfield, guys. I've got Carlos Guedes. I've been using him as a deep line forward. He's not an out-and-out striker. He's a great, more of a winger, but won't fit in this system. I don't really go for the wingers, even though I should. Marcus, I mean, average striker at best, really. Does all right in the system. Hugo Duro, great little player. I mean, gets the goals, but again, average player for this level. But he's doing well in this system. Maxi Lopez has been my main guy. I've also had Vallejo injured as well. He's okay. He's okay in this system. But it's definitely a system I'd love people to try and see how they get on. There's the main man. He's done all right. He's got some decent stats, to be fair. How's he been doing? He went off the boil. He was getting quite a few goals, and then he went off the boil a little bit. That's okay. It's not massive, to be fair. But again, we're not out of the top four. We're the lowest scorers. But I suppose what I'm trying to say is we're relatively way off compared to the league suggesting we're probably in the same bracket. Where's this? So this is what I want to show you. To see where the ouchies 0-0 came about. We played all right, got the stats, and I thought just something about this game. And then Seville, I mean, that's generally a good point. That's a tough game. Villarreal, we battered them as well. 70-30 possession. And I was thinking, do you know what? It's just too much passing. It's too much, pretty football. I mean, the draws, Villarreal, here's that Real Madrid game. We absolutely battered them, by the way. And I think the Hazard was like one of them corners that just sort of went in. And I think Bale's was a free kick. So I wasn't chewing over that one. But then I went and put, this is at the Atletico Bilbao game, we put the guys as poachers either side, and then all of a sudden we started scoring more. Generally, the games we struggle in, probably the top teams, and we're still getting draws out of them. So here's the poacher. That's what I was reading. It sits on the shoulder, and I like the idea of that, because when we're playing a weaker team, we can sort of control the game. That's okay. But if a team's coming at us, and they leave space in it behind, it's also got that option. Another option I've been using is you can actually go attacking with this, guys. And it seems to work really well. And if you take off, look for overlap and work the ball into the box and just leave through balls, again, that's another one that works awfully well. So I'll see you later, guys.